Welcome back to the sessions on the subject marketing management. Myself is M. Umrais, working as an assistant professor, Department of MBA, MLR Institute of Technology, Hyderabad. In today's session, I am going to address about repositioning strategies. So, with respect to repositioning, we will start understanding what is repositioning. Then we will move on to the identifying the reasons why the companies are going for the repositioning. Then we will discuss what are the different types of repositioning that we can do. And we will conclude today's session with the significance of repositioning. Now, in the previous session, we discussed about what is positioning. Positioning, as we said, that it is a process of creating an image about a product, brand, company in the minds of the customers. So, the same thing is happening here, that is what positioning, but here we have added a word that is re. Now, what is the meaning of this repositioning? Repositioning, it represents that whatever the image that we have created in the minds of the customers about a product, about a brand, we are going to change that. We are going to make some modifications in that. That we will call it as repositioning. Why it is needed, that we will see. Repositioning involves modifying a brand's identity and value propositions to create a new position in the minds of the customers. The customer need to understand us in a different way. That such a strategy that we will call it as repositioning, and to respond to the changes in market conditions. Now, why we are doing this repositioning means, yes, one of the basic element that we can consider that it as market conditions. Depending upon the changes in the market scenario, as the organizations will go for repositioning. Other than to this is one of the basic reason that we can say. Other than to that, there are many different reasons why the organizations are changing the mindset, changing the image of their product, brand, company in the minds of the customers. This we will call them as the basic reasons for repositioning. Now, let us have a look on what are the various repositioning reasons that we have. The first one that we will talk about, extend the product life cycle. As we discussed in the previous sessions, what is a product life cycle means different stages in the life of a product. That will start probably with the introduction stage, growth, then we have the maturity, and the last that the product will comes to a decline stage. Now, when the product is in the decline stage, then ultimately what happens? Sales decreases, the product has to, is not preferred by the customers, has to leave from the market. If this condition is not accepted by any of the organizations, what is the objective of any organizations? To expand the marketing maturity stage. Whenever the maturity stage is expanding, in that cases they are running in a profitable way. So, they don't want to fall under this decline stage. What is required? Repositioning required. How? Why does sales of a product are decreasing? Because of customer change in the perceptions. Because of the customer is not preferring to buy our product. Now, we will identify what are the needs and wants, priorities, preferences of the customers. Now, we will try to communicate those elements through our positioning strategies. Then, ultimately, what will happen? The customer will prefer the product. Best example like Paragon chappals that we can consider. Basically, the people are nowadays stylish. Because of that, they are not preferring either Bata or Paragon footwear. Now, for that, what the organizations are, these organizations are doing now, they are promoting themselves like not only value for money. Paragon and Bata known for manufacturers of value for money products. But instead, nowadays, they are promoting themselves in such a way that we will provide the products according to the lifestyle of the people. Why they are doing? Because until and unless they won't take this action, they cannot able to survive now. So, for the extending their product life cycle that they'll do. Next one, to move into a new market segment. So, basically, whenever as we want to move into a market, for example, luxurious brands that we have. Now, luxury brands, now they are manufacturing the products to their next lower category of people. In that case, in our base, even though our product is economical to those people under their budget, maybe the customer might not come to us because they are treating us as luxury brand, rich, high class brand. Because of that, to change that perception, the companies has to communicate that we also provide a products that are suitable to upper middle class people or middle class, whatever the new segment of the customers that they are targeting for. So it will move for new, whenever they are going to for the new segments, repositioning is very essential. The next one, changes in the society as well as social attitudes of the people. For example, like there are many products that we can see that they are providing organic products nowadays. Why they are producing these organic products? Because the customer taste and preferences has been changed to a very great extent nowadays. Because of that, repositioning is required. We not only provide healthy products, we also provide organic products. So to provide such type of element, like one of the best example, like body lotion, Nivea body lotion that we have, what they are promoting is we are providing a quality product. Along with that, whatever the packaging material that we are using, it is recyclable. So we are protecting the environment. So such type of elements, what happen, will create a positive attitude. Why they have changed their positioning strategy? Because nowadays the customers are public are more concerned about the environmental issues and all. So whenever there is a need, is that repositioning can involve in this one. Next one, brand evolve with time. As with respect to the time, with respect to the changes in the market, as an organization is introducing or providing the different types of products to their customers. With that, what happened is it is very essential that we need to provide. For example, like a brand like ITC brand like Ashirvad that we have. Ashirvad is a very well known brand for the spices. Now, not only for the spices, now it is providing the different types of groceries like dal, different types of groceries, atta, aspects that it is providing. That is, there are certain type of changes that has taken place with respect to time in a brand that should be communicated to the public. Otherwise, the public may not buy. Like Fortune that we have, it is initially available in the market only with the oil. Fortune oil is much more popular and accepted by the people. Now the same brand has introduced the different types of groceries. Now in that case, as they needed to reposition themselves, we are not only the oil brand manufacturing company, we also provide the different types of groceries. So repositioning is required for brand evolution. Now increase relevance to the customers. Now the customers, as we discussed in the previous session, will buy the product which are suitable to them. In order to give the assurance to the customers that this brand is very suitable to you people, like as we needed to change our positioning strategies. Like Raymond that we have, Complete Man. Why they have changed their positioning strategy? Why they have changed their tagline? Because they needed to map with the customers. Until and unless they won't match, they cannot be accepted. Now, increased occasion per use. Like best example, one that we can talk about Colgate, toothpaste. Any toothpaste that we can take majorly as Colgate is telecasting such an advertising strategy. Like brush your teeth twice a day. Why they are not the dentist? Then why they are communicating to brush our teeth twice a day? Means in order to increase the quantity of consumption. How they can increase is by using that kind of strategies. Like Dettol that we have. Now what Dettol is doing? Dettol is an antiseptic liquid which can be used on majorly on injuries. But nowadays Dettol is repositioned itself not only for the injuries, for the medications. You can also use this Dettol for cleaning of the clothes, cleaning of your floor. Whenever you will feel that it is dirt involved in that, you can use the Dettol antiseptic liquid so that you will get 99.9% germs will weaken. That is what the repositioning, why it happened, in order to increase the occasion for use. Now the next one, falling sales. Whenever the sales are falling down, ultimately what happened, the customers' priorities have been changed. That is very clear. In order to change that and in order to hold back the customers, what we will do, we will use the repositioning strategies. Like few days before, we'll have an issue with Ashirvad Atta. Now what is that issue means? There was a element that in the Ashirvad Atta, there is certain plastic is included in that one. It is a propaganda that has been circulated among the public in the market. The company has to change that. Now for that, what happened? They have repositioned themselves by showing their manufacturing process, how they'll achieve that smoothness what they have in their product and all. So that such type of repositioning strategies will ultimately increases the sales of the product. The next one that we have, it is bringing new customers to the organizations. As there are different cases, different mentality, different types of customers that we have. In order to attract the different category of customers, yes, it is very essential that we need to redefine our organization with respect to those customer point. Differentiate from the other competitive brands. We need to always should keep our eye on our customers, what they are doing, what are their strategies. Whenever there is a change in the strategy of competitors, ultimately what we need to do, we need to update the changes in our brand. So we should have the uniqueness, then only the customer can able to identify us and prefer to buy our product. The next one that we have, it is changing market conditions. So whenever there is a change in the conditions of the market, ultimately what happen, we needed to change the positioning strategy that we are using. One of the best example that we just talked about, organic products that the companies are manufacturing. So why they are doing all these kind of elements means, yes, reposition is very essential. Other than if we fail in that one, the customer may not buy our product. So these are the various, or we can say that basic reasons why the organizations are going for repositioning. Now, how do we will do this repositioning? As we discussed in the previous class related to positioning strategies, we can do the positioning based upon the quality, based upon the attributes of the product, based upon the celebrity, etc., etc. Now, like the same manner, depending upon the reason, what kind of different strategies that we can use for repositioning. The first one that we have, it is value-oriented repositioning. Now, what is value? In the first session that we discussed about this, what is customer value? What the customer is paying for what kind of benefit, what they want to receive, for which that they are making the payment towards that product or brand or a company, that we will call it as customer value. Now, value oriented repositioning represents that we are going to change the value what the customer is perceiving from our product. Focused on altering the customer's perception by emphasizing on the value through quality, price, convenience, benefit, etc., etc. Now, which the customer is feeling that it is important to their organization, from that as we will change. For example, like Hyundai that we have, which is a very well-known four-wheeler company that we have, it has repositioned itself from high-value automobile brand. It has repositioned itself. Now it is promoting that high-value automobile manufacturing brand from the low-cost automobile brand. So previously, Hyundai is very well known for low-cost automobile brands. Now from that, it has changed itself to high-value automobiles. That means whatever the value that they are providing, offering to the customers, that has been repositioned. Now the next one that we have, it is image-oriented repositioning. Now, what is an image? The personality, what the customer is thinking about our product has to be changed. Change in brand's image, personality or associations to appeal to a different target audience to refresh the brand. Now here what happened, for example, we have Santoor soap. Whenever the people will heard about Santoor, immediately what happened, they'll think that, they'll feel that it is mom's soaps. Yes, now Santoor is not made for only the mothers. It is a general common gender manufactured soap that is available in the market. Now that has to be communicated to everybody. Otherwise, what happens? The sales of the product will decreases day to day. For that, as image, whatever the image that has been created linked with the product, that is the mom image, that has to be changed now. Now, or else here another example that we have, it is Old Spice Premium perfumes. This is one of the reputed brand that we have. It has transformed from traditional men's brand to youth and trend brand. So previously that it was considered as a own brand for men's. Now it has relaunched itself, like it is not only for the men, it is for the youth. So like that as we will. The next one that we have, it is competitive repositioning. Now what is the concept of this competitive repositioning? Is repositioning that will done in order to get superiority over our competitors. Positions the brand identity against the competitors by highlighting superior features or unique advantages. So whatever the brand, our brand is having the unique advantages, that will be telecasted, so that we can able to differentiate, we can able to create an uniqueness for our brand when compared with the other competitive brands that are present in the market. Like one of the example that we have here, Pepsi positioning itself as youngful alternative to Coca-Cola, youthful alternative to Coca-Cola. Now, how they will position themselves as depends. Now, continuation to this is we have product attribute repositioning. Attributes are nothing but the different features or characteristics of a product. Now, we will focus on the basic features of that product that can be positioned in the minds of the customers. For example, Volvo focusing on safety as its primary key element. So, which is one of the basic feature of a product that has been promoted to their target customers. Now, the next one that we have, it is usage or application repositioning. That means repositioning can be done based upon the usage or what kind of benefits that the product is providing to their customers. Promotes the new uses or occasions per consumption. Now, whatever when they can use that product, what are the new alternative uses of the product, that will be communicated so that the consumption of that product will increases. For example, baking soda can be used for not only for baking cooking purpose, it can also be used for cleaning and deodorizing the various elements that we have. Now, for this element, what happened? It has repositioned their brand. The next one, market segmentation. Now here market repositioning. That means we will reposition to the target audience whom we are going to consider. Change the primary target audience for the product array brand. Like Nike, previously yes, it is a brand only for sports athletics that we have. Now it has repositioned itself like lifestyle or fitness conscious people. So for all such type of people, that they are providing the different types of shoes and all. Now, the next last one that we have, it is price or quality repositioning. Basically, yes, it is very essential that the organization should maintain a balance between price and quality. Many of the customers will feel that only the high price products are quality products. No, that is one of the myth that the people are having. To overcome that, yes, we will use this price quality repositioning strategy. Change the perception regarding the price and quality, either moving upscale or targeting value conscious customers. Yes, we will use this kind of strategy. Now, these are the various types of repositioning strategies that we have. And the last concept in today's session, that is significance of repositioning. If you will keenly observe the significance, yes, we have already discussed about these points under the reasons. When the reason has been fulfilled, then it will become significant. Like the first one, respond to the changing customer preferences. As the customer changing their taste and preferences, according to that, yes, we need to inform to the public that yes, whatever that you are looking for now, yes, it is available in our company. Now, enhances competitive advantages. As whenever we will observe our competitor and we will implement our repositioning strategy, definitely the competitor superiority might be possible. With that, as we will gain competitive advantages in the market. Revitalize the maturity and declining brands. So whenever the brands are falling down, whenever we will use this repositioning strategy, there is a possibility that such type of brands can boost their sale and they can still continue in the market. Target new market segments. Now, whenever that we are going to enter into a new market segment, as it is very important that yes, we need to talk about the various repositioning strategies that we have. Like a Dettol. Now, Dettol dishwasher liquid is available. Many brands that they are offering. Dettol is very well known. The people will feel that Dettol means medical purpose. Such type of tendency has to be changed. Now, improves brand equity. Now, what is the concept of this brand equity? The people will think that one product from one company is very good, and even though the other product which they required offered by the same company, they may not prefer. Like best example that we can talk about, when a customer want to buy paneer or butter, then they will go for, with respect to the butter, they will go for Amal. But when they want to go for a milk, then they'll go with some other brand like Heritage. Amul is also supplying milk, but the customer is not buying the milk of Amul. And at the same time, Heritage is also offering butter, but the customer never prefer a Heritage butter. If this kind of elements, what happen, the brand equity, the reputation of that brand may not be up to the mark. That has to be modified. Now for that, what we will do, we will offer repositioning strategies, adopt the technology and market changes or environmental changes. Corrects the negative perceptions of the people. Whenever the customer is getting certain kind of negative perception, as we said just now with respect to Ashirvad Atta, so that has to be changed. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for the survival of the business. So negative changes need to be done. I mean, modified. What they'll do, they'll show their production unit and all by calling the celebrities and all. Ultimately, the positioning strategy will be executed. Now, the supports business growth. So, whenever we will go for the repositioning, positive attitudes have been created, then definitely the organization will have growth. The next one, customer maximizes the customer value. Now, whatever the customer benefits, what they are looking for from our product, it can be provided very effectively. Why? We have repositioned. We are promising the customers only those aspects that our company is able to fulfill. And the last one that we can say that it will facilitate for diversification and innovation. So, whenever the organization is going for changes in their product, like Liril soap that we have, it almost enter into a decline stage. They have taken a break, and after that they have relaunched into the market. So these are the various aspects that will explains about the significance of repositioning. This is what for today's session. Thank you.